Hi, my name is Daniela, and today I'll be reading some poems taken from the book The Magic Box, Poems for Children, written by Kit Wright, illustrated by Peter Bailey, and published by Macmillan Children's Books. The first poem I'll be reading is called Red Boots On. Way down Geneva, all along Vine, deeper than the snowdrift, love's eyes shine. Mary Lou's walking in the winter time. She's got red boots on. She's got red boots on, kicking up the winter till the winter's gone. So go by Ontario, look down Main. If you can't find Mary Lou, come back again. Sweet light burning in winter's flame. She's got snow in her eyes, got a tingle in her toes, and new red boots on wherever she goes. So, all around Lake Street, up by St. Paul, quicker than the white wind, love takes all. Mary Lou's walking in the big snowfall. She's got red boots on, she's got red boots on, kicking up the winter till the winter's gone. Now I'm going to read a series of poems with the theme of me and you and all of us. Nothing else. There's nothing I can't see from here. There's nothing I can't be from here. Because my eyes are open wide to let the big world come inside. I think I can see me from here. Me. My mom is on a diet. My dad is on the booze. My gran's out playing bingo, and she was born to lose. My brother stripped his motorbike, although it's bound to rain. My sister's playing Elton John over and over again. What a dim old family, what a dreary lot. Sometimes I think that I'm the only superstar they've got. How I see it. Some say the world's a hopeless case, a speck of dust in all that space. It's certainly a scruffy place. Just one hope for the human race, that I can see me. I'm ace. The next poem is called I Don't Like You. If I were the Prime Minister of Britain and you were a snail, I'd be most careful walking round my garden not to disturb your trail. If I were a snail and you were the Prime Minister, it wouldn't be like that. You'd tramp around in your expensive boots and squash me flat. I like you. When you're unkind, you don't mean to be. And when you're kind, you couldn't care less whether or not you're seen to be. What I like about you is how you know what's cooking in somebody else's mind. You do the best you can and you just don't care who's looking. All of us are afraid, more often than we tell. There are times we cling like mussels to seawall and pray that the pounding waves won't smash our shell. Times we hear nothing but the sound of our loneliness, like a cracked bell, from fields far away where the trees are in icy shade. Oh, many a time in the night time and in the day, more often than we say, we are afraid. If people say they are never frightened, I don't believe them. If people say they are frightened, I want to retrieve them from that dark shivering haunt where they don't want to be, nor I. Let's make of ourselves, therefore, an enormous sky over whatever we most hold dear, and will comfort each other's fear. Now I'm going to read a poem with the theme Mood Swings and Mind Bends. The Sea in the Trees. When the warm wind was flowing in the leaves of the tall ash tree, the old man fell asleep in the park, and he dreamed the sound of the sea. The branches filled and billowed, the high mainmast swayed. As long sea miles of the afternoon his green galleon made in the harbour of the shade. So, Did you like the poems? Which one was your favorite? And have you ever tried writing your own poem? And what is your favorite subject in writing a poem?